All right, people, welcome to the Goalpost Gossip. I'm your boy Alton, your host, and this is the podcast where football meets banter. Well, this is just a special episode that we'll be releasing at some point. Maybe no dedicated time. It will be off schedule, but it will be out. Right now, today, I have with me Carlton,
Yes, sir.
die-hearted Manchester United fans. You can see he's all red. Carlton, welcome to the Goalpost Gossip, man. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great, man. First, I must say, um, congratulations, and I'm saying that with a heavy heart.
Yeah, I know. No, we know.
I'm saying that with a very heavy heart, man.
But before we even get into it, I was talking to my brother the day before, right? And he said to me that if Manchester United didn't get the result against Chelsea, it would have been catastrophic. And when he said that, I looked at him and I'm like, well, Chelsea is one of the bigger teams. Losing to Chelsea wouldn't be a bad thing for me. And he said, no, 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 no. Look at it like this. Chelsea traveled to Germany, come back, have to travel to Manchester.
Mhm.
The player, I know they have the squad there. You guys have like what, 400 players? But the fact that we're not in Europe, we're not playing any extra games, we're well rested.
Mhm.
To have you guys come to Old Trafford and get a result, yeah, that would have been catastrophic. And I agree with him.
And
But you guys just look lethargic, man.
my thing is though, even though we are playing all those games, right? We were still expecting to win because we are the better team. We are performing better.
I wouldn't
We are
say you
doing
guys are.
everything
I
better.
wouldn't say you guys are the better team. I think you guys are the more informed team. I wouldn't say you're the better team. I don't think it's going. My heart is going to give me to say Chelsea better team than Manchester United. I know the point.
Well, you're not gonna say that, You're not gonna say that. You're gonna say you know that for a fact, but you're just not gonna admit that.
No, but at our lowest point, we're still competing. We're still winning trophies. We're still going to finals.
I
At our
mean,
lowest point.
that is true. That is true. I must say.
I'm not seeing Chelsea. Other than that nonsense Club World Cup, I'm not seeing Chelsea in no finals.
No, you
I'm not seeing
can't
Chelsea in no
disqualify that.
Europa League
We
final.
are we are we are in Champions League, sir. So
I'm not seeing you guys finishing second in the championship.
don't come
So
and try to
I
discredit
say
us.
that to say you guys spend a lot of money every season. You guys buy 12 random players and just trap them together. If it don't work, you ship them out. Next season, 12 more players. I don't see what you guys are doing. And
And I,
let's not get off topic. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay with the game Sunday. Let's talk about the game Sunday. Okay? We could go into the club's history.
but
Talk about Sunday.
Sunday game, in all
Yeah,
honesty, you didn't play well. You know that.
we, we play better than you.
No, no. The truth of the matter is, right?
Let's be
Yes,
honest.
you dominate the game when it was 11v12, 11v10, right? You dominate the game with that extra man, and Maresca make that panic change, which
Yeah, your
was,
coach panicked. I even texted you during the game. Your coach is
yeah, you
panicking.
did. You did. I saw your messages after because I was having high blood pressure.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but we
Um,
play better football.
for the first 45 minutes because we were a man down. In the second half, you just show your true Manchester United colors in the second half. You
No,
do,
because the referee messed the game up because that was not a red card for Casemiro. And we
bro.
could talk
But
about that.
bro,
That was not
but
a
you're
red card.
gonna say the referee messed the game up. But I am talking about when it come down when it's a level battlefield. You saying that the referee messed the game up? That shouldn't have nothing to do with you performing that horribly in the second half.
No, no. This is my take on people going to say, oh, you play with 11, I had 10. We all start the game with 11 players,
That is
right? You
true.
didn't start with 10, I didn't start with 11. We all start with 11. Now, it's not my fault your goalkeeper decided to play with WWE.
I agree
That's not
with
my
you. I
problem.
agree.
That your goalkeeper red card. I even see people online on social media saying that wasn't a red card. What?
I
That's the
I
clearest red card I've seen all season, right? But
I
with that
agree.
being said, human nature is to be fair and to try and level things up. That's the only reason you give Casemiro that red card. If that was a tackle from Rodri, David Silva when he was in the Premier League, all those neat guys with their shirt tucked in their pants and they're so decent. If one of those guys made a tackle, the referee didn't even call it a foul. Let alone give him a second yellow, let alone to send him off. So that was just the referee trying to even the game up. And
But even with the referee, even the game up, say yeah, okay, and you say that Manchester United is all that. Why they didn't show up when it was a level battlefield? After Casemiro get that red
well,
card,
well,
why Manchester United didn't show up? They went back to
we
being
did.
Manchester United.
Well, we did. We went had a second goal, but
No, you get
look
a
at that.
second goal. You get a second goal from before Casemiro gets sent off. Casemiro is the one who scored the second goal.
Yeah, but again, we couldn't. We also are not completed. Don't forget that we're not a completed project. This
But
is
bro, that's been
Amarin's.
going on for
This
how
is
long now?
Amarin's first full transfer window where he get to do what he get to do. You see, we still didn't get Baleba. We still didn't get a sensible goalkeeper. Cause I don't know who the hell that we got. We
Why?
still never get somebody in the midfield. Cause Casper
Why?
is over the hill if you ask me. Why?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a whole different thing with the Glazers and with
exactly.
yeah.
So,
But
all right. So, just like who you talking about, 11 players may be on the field and it's not your fault. Why? It is nobody else's fault why you are not complete. It's nobody else's fault. We are watching you for what you are doing. And
okay,
honestly, bro,
who create the most opportunities in that game?
what in the in this game,
Yeah,
you
what team create more opportunities?
look at the stat, bro. It's us,
Manchester United dominate the game, bro.
bro. It's us, bro. Dominate what
No,
game?
stats
You
don't
with 40
always tell the full.
for
Stats don't
40%
always
of the
tell the
game,
full truth. You and I know that. Stats don't always tell the full truth, right? There's certain stuff that don't show up on the stats paper.
bro.
We
I'm
get
I'm
clear.
going by the sheet, bro. You yes,
Do you think?
you took the first half. You did.
Do you
You
think
played the
Garnacho? Do you think Garnacho is going to shine at Chelsea?
yes.
No, I think he's a piece of crap and he won't.
I think that
But
you
that's the
guys
type of
just
players that you guys harbor. And one more thing, I got into it with my friends on my side and in Jamaica and in England all the time.
uh
Chelsea doesn't play attractive football. You guys just group up and play this brute push crash football, and
really,
that's what
bro.
you guys are going back to. Last
Oh,
season, you guys was playing
really,
pretty football. This
really,
season, all I'm
really,
seeing is you guys group up the player, push somebody down, and get the
really.
ball and go. And the referee's
You
not
you
calling
you are
for.
talking about the aggressiveness of Cucurella, right? That's all you talking
Yeah, that's
about.
what Coca-Cola did all game. All game Coca-Cola did was
All right,
crash into the players.
That's Cucurella, and that's what he's there for. He's to bam, clean up,
Over the years, you guys do that. You guys are famous for
clean
that.
up.
From Claude
But how
McAlene to
you gonna
Michael
say that
Ballack to
Chelsea?
Essien to Ramirez to Conte. That's what they do. You got a midfielder that's just a brute in midfield, which is good. But you guys don't play attractive and pretty football. You
Really,
guys don't play
bro?
free flowing football like
Really?
Arsenal. As much as I hate to admit it, like Barcelona, like Manchester United.
How you gonna inject Manchester United in that though? Like, bro, how you
I'm just saying, there's teams that play pretty football. You guys ain't one of them.
Manchester United ain't one of them either. Manchester
When we
United
get to click
definitely
it, we
not one of
click.
them.
We don't really crash push no nonsense you guys do. We actually tackle for the ball.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
So Chelsea. So what would be a good season for Chelsea this season? What you expecting for Chelsea this season?
This season,
Yeah.
in all honesty, bro, I'm expecting either the Champions League or the Premier League. I think that we have the capability of getting one of those.
Win it?
Yeah.
Okay. What's in your cup? What are you drinking?
So you don't think Chelsea have the capability of winning nothing?
Good luck getting out the group, making it to the knockout stages. I don't think you guys can make it out, to be honest. I don't see you guys beating none of the top 10 teams in Europe. I don't see you guys beating nothing. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Juventus, Napoli. I don't see you guys beating City, Liverpool. I don't see you guys winning anything this season, man. Honestly.
You don't see it.
My expectation are honest. I want Manchester in the top seven. Something in Europe next year if it's in the Europa League. I'm not going to
Yeah.
play Conference League because that's just nonsense. I want at least Europe. I think we
Yeah.
could do it.
But what you want is different from what the team is reflecting, though. You know that the team is reflecting relegation.
But
You know
let's
that.
be honest. It's also 5 games into the season.
That's true. That is true.
And I'm
That
not,
is true.
I'm in what? Where are we at? Where are we at on the table? Like, since that
11,
win?
11.
11?
Yeah,
You sure about that?
I'm sure about that. But you're just
And we
one
got,
point. You are one
and
point
we,
away from the top four or three or
yeah, and we
something
got
like that.
Brentford next.
But but
We
but
should
but,
we
but
should
you
be
are
able to take
11.
care of Brentford. We got Sunderland next. You do realize that we have the hardest start of the season of all of you guys. We got
You
Arsenal
always
first
try,
game. We
bro.
got Man
That's one thing
City.
about you. You're gonna always find ways and means to justify. Manchester United. You're
No,
gonna
but
always find there's no
no,
point you ever gonna come and say, my team is crapping or my team didn't play well or my team
no.
this or
I could admit when you're not playing well, but I could
well,
also admit when I'm
I've
getting robbed by the
never
referee.
I've never ever seen that. I've
No,
yet to see where you admit you always finding something. Oh, it's the referee fault. The
we
referee
played
did
crap
this. The
against
referee
Fulham.
VAR do this. VAR do that.
No, we was crap against Fulham. We was crap against Burnley, even though we won. I think we was crap against Man City. We was awesome against Arsenal. We got robbed against Arsenal. That should have been a
Honestly,
penalty for
I think that was your
and
best game so
the
far.
Arsenal goal shouldn't have stand,
I
right?
honestly think that's your best game so far. That Arsenal game. You showed
Yeah,
up.
and what happened? We lose. We get 0 points. And we was crappy against Burnley, but we walk away with 3 points. So it's not always pretty football, man. It's not always it's getting the results. And there's so much of a agenda against Manchester United where if Manchester United play Burnley and scrape another win, what the commentators say? Oh, they're celebrating like they won the World Cup. This is when Liverpool does it. That's what champions do. So, which you could see as a clear agenda against Manchester United, from the referee to the commentary to the media to social media. I unfollow and stop following every sports outlet and social media just because of that.
Yeah, you think that Manchester United has been getting a raw deal. You think so? You think that there's way more critiques for Manchester United than any other team?
By far, by far.
You
But
know what?
it's
You
okay.
know why?
It's
You know
okay.
why
It's
I think
expected
so?
because we're a big club.
You
Because
yeah,
we're a big club
exactly,
and
exactly.
we're the
That's
number
what.
one.
And my thing is like, you guys being a big club, I just honestly think that it's time to rewrite history, man. Your
I agree.
bigness. You are living off your bigness before all these other team have the access to equal talent or have the money to spend to get better talent than you guys or so forth and so on. You know, I think you guys should start to look forward to rewrite history and stop dwelling in the 1990s. You know, when you
I
guys
mean,
were the only team.
I wouldn't say 1990s. We dominated up until 2013, but okay. Um, I get what you're saying. Our history is legacy, though. And at
Yeah,
some point,
legacy's old, man.
yeah, but it's okay. You notice that we had record sales of revenue last year. Last year we had, even though we had a crappy season, we almost get relegated according to some of you guys. But
Mm.
we made a record sales in terms of profit, what we brought into the club from a financial standpoint.
That
So
I'm so happy that you mentioned that. I've been waiting on you to mention that.
I don't see why.
You making record profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does that benefit you as a supporter?
Well, it gave me hope that we could put that money to good use and get some good players in the football club next transfer window.
And that was last year. That was last season. So obviously, why do you still have hope? Because we are already into this season and no
Yeah, but
changes are made.
you also got to remember that we got to also go by FIFA fair play. We not like you guys in the city who just go and buy
I
and
mean,
spend
you
willy
guys are
nilly.
going by the rule, but you guys are making the money, so you got money to spend because you are not spending nothing.
Yeah, but we're spending it wisely. We don't just
How?
buy 12 random players every season, man.
How?
Like you guys do. What happened
But
to
what
Raheem
the,
Sterling?
then what do you classify as a great team then? You are not spending the money to get good players or get players to try something different or try to excel. You keep staying in that box and the owners are reaping all that profit.
No,
Me?
Manchester United are in a position. If you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. When we try to get, do you remember last 20 when while back when we were trying to get Sancho? Dortmund wanted 100 and something mil for him. We said, hell no, we backed away. We come back. They still was asking for that. We said, hell no, we backed away. We went back. They still asked, so we finally take him. He was trash. He's garbage. You see what happened with that? Anthony. We went to pay ridiculous money for Anthony. Before he come to the club, his new name was Fidget Spinner. He just spin, 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 spin. We make mockery of him. We get rid of him. Right? We did the same thing with Rasmus Holland. I think Holland's still at the club right now. You saw him in Napoli. He's looking great. So the players that we sell, with the players that you guys wants to go buy and spread the bank for, somewhat we have done it. We've done it multiple occasions. And these players are trash. These players are not Premier League proven.
But you are saying these players are not Premier League proven or they're trash. But yet still, man, the team or the players that you are getting and holding on to are still not making your team look good.
So let me ask you a question. If you give Sir Alex Ferguson this current Manchester United squad, you think he get a trophy?
No.
Yes. If you give you saw Sir Alex Ferguson last championship team.
Mm.
They got Fletcher, they got O'Shea, they got West Brown, they got Johnny Evans, all
Yes.
average players, man. I think
So
player man for man, ever playing this position now are better than those players.
you think so? But
I'm
the
telling
thing
you.
about it, the players that they're competing with now are better than those players that those guys were competing with too.
No, no, I wouldn't
You
agree
don't
with
think
that.
so?
I think City team now is better than a City team ever was. In terms of the Pep City team, the last probably 6 years of City is better than any team that City have in the league when Fergie was in the league. The Liverpool team now is better than every Liverpool team ever touches Premier League. The Arsenal team now is the only one I could say the Arsenal probably was better because people think Arsenal is there now. I think Arsenal is better off then with Freddie Ljungberg, Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Mark Overmars. Yeah,
Uh,
all these players. I think
mm,
there was a better team. But I'll say this all this to say. I don't think the players we have now are the problem. The problems are a system and a coach. The individual players, skill wise, what they can and cannot do,
uh
that's not the issue.
But you
I
guys,
think if you give Sir
but
Alex Ferguson this team, I got a trophy the next season.
you guys get the best of the best coach, but still nothing.
No,
Is
we have no best after best coach. The last time we had a sensible coach was Ole Gunnar, and I wouldn't
so
say he was the best, but he was better than what he's the best one we had so far. I think Marino was a bad appointment.
so you don't think Jose was a good coach for you?
No, when Jose Mourinho come to Manchester United, I almost walk out of that season because Jose Mourinho is going to come with his stubborn mentality. Yes, you may argue he's a serial winner. He will get a trophy, which he did, but think long term, think creating a legacy. He's not going to stay and build and build and build and be. No, he's going to come win a trophy onto the next project, win a trophy onto the next project, and I don't like that. I like stability, man. I want to have a coach that come in.
So
Look at how long it took Klopp to win a trophy at Liverpool.
so what
5 years,
you
man.
so what you want? Why you want the H&M modeler to go? You want stability, so now you get instability. Why?
This is my thing with Almeron. I have similar views with Ten Hag. Don't be stubborn, man. Don't be stubborn. As a leader, and you know the line of work I'm in and what I do. As a leader, you have to be able to be open to suggestion from your team. If you're going to say, "Oh, I'm not going to change this, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to die on this hill," you already lost me.
Yeah.
And he's not changing the system. Back three doesn't work in the Premier League. Only one team was able to do that and get the trophy, and it was you guys' team on the continent.
Mm.
And he never tried again after that. And all the Chelsea might play come ever coach come try that. No, don't even do that. So why are we trying to do that? That's not our DNA. Our plays are built in, are long pass to the
because
wings,
you
cut
guys are
in to
Manchester
the striker
because
and
you
score.
guys are Manchester United.
That's why we shouldn't be doing that because that's nonsense.
You guys can do
It's,
it because you guys are the biggest club in the world.
no,
Apparently, you guys are Manchester United, so
that's
you guys can
football
do it
changed,
and get
man.
away
Look,
with
I've
it.
been watching football for years, man, and football changed. This culture of goalkeeper got to be good with the foot, play from the back. That's rubbish, man. I don't believe in that. And we did a dumb thing when we get rid of here and bring Onana in. Onana, oh, get me started on Onana,
You
please.
don't think
Onana,
Onana is a good goalkeeper?
no, no, no. And anybody, Ten Hag should have been arrested for that transfer.
You crazy man. Onana is on fire right now. So obviously
He,
Onana is
he,
not the problem. Is Manchester
he,
United the problem?
he could stay on fire where he at. We're good. That's what I'm saying though. The players that
So
we have, and you just
so
come to add my
so
first point. The
so
players that we have isn't bad. It's the system and the coach. So you see how you come all the way around to agree back with me now? Onana is good. All the players that left Manchester United go on the places. Rashford scored 2 goals in Champions League today. You got
yeah.
and then everybody's talking going, oh my god, Rashford scored two. Okay, he scored 30 for us in one season. So we know he can score. Rashford scoring 2 goals is expected.
Hmm.
Anthony went to Real Betis, have a nice little cameo to his season. Sancho went to Chelsea. He didn't do bad for you guys. You guys kind of do him wrong if you ask me. Yeah, he did pretty good for you guys. I remember a game where he come on and scored, I think the winner or the equalizer to get you guys out of trouble against, was it Ipswich? One of them
Yeah,
teams.
I think it was
But
Ipswich that he scored with.
but but that's the thing. The players that we have when we send them out and they do good, you guys, oh my god. So yeah, obviously the problem isn't the players. But then when they're at Manchester United, you guys complain and say they're garbage. But when they go out and they score a goal,
I
you
am
guys say
not
they're good.
saying that your players are garbage. I'm just saying
So
that
which one is
Manchester
it, man?
United as a whole is garbage.
Nah, man,
because
you're talking about the biggest, the most successful, and the most
the
decorated club
thing
in the
that you
history of
guys
English Premier League, brother.
the thing that you guys are holding on to and trying to act like you are bigger and mightier than everybody else is just your past. And I'm saying that, I mean, everything that you did, another team already done it and more. You understand what I'm saying? You
The
know?
only team to win the Premier League, what? I think it's a hat trick of hat trick, three time back to back, three times. We're the only teams that have done that. Nobody's going to do that.
No man, is the city
Everybody got their own
doesn't
little
City
unique
done that?
history.
Doesn't City done that?
Since they won a treble, that's it.
Yeah. I
They
think they
do
win the
what three?
Premier League
They
three
do
years
four.
back to back.
Yeah, but we won it three times in a row.
I could have sworn City did that.
No, so they don't even win it nine times. That's to win it three times in a row. Three times they got to win it nine times. City never won it nine times. So, in fact, they're going to take. They need to take over some of those titles from City because they was breaching the fair play. And then look
They
how
never
sad
did.
it is. I don't want them to take them away from City. But even if they do, you guys still won't even get one.
No,
We will get a few. Arsenal will get a few. Shit,
yeah,
even Tottenham will get a few.
yeah. Let City keep those because my thing is, it's not money playing the football; it's the players. So you can buy a player for $20 and he perform better than a player that you pay for $20 million.
I
So,
can't agree with that
so
because then you have the money, then you get the player.
I'm saying
You
you
guys,
can buy a player for twenty
you're going to
dollars.
defend that nonsense because you guys are in it too.
But take for instance, what are you talking about? Back in the days when you have your glory days with Manchester United, were the players expensive? No, and they
No,
were playing very great, right? So that's what I am saying.
money ruined the sports.
The money doesn't make the player. Is the player is
Money
the
ruined the
ability that the
sports.
player have. Yeah, money rules. Yes, I agree. Money rules because money. Look at like if Liverpool and Isaac is. If it was another club lesser than Liverpool that was trying to get Isaac and he want to go, they wouldn't have paid so much money for him. But because they know they can afford it, they're gonna put the price up. It's
Why
just
didn't you
business.
guys get this set?
I would really like it. I would really like to, but guess what? He
Man, you
wants to
guys
go to
always buy random players, so I thought
he
they're going
wants
to
to
do
go
more
to
for himself.
Liverpool. So my thing is that I always hear this complaint about Man City only by Manchester United fans. You know, money,
You're not
money.
going to hear it from Liverpool. You're not going to hear it from Arsenal. You're not going to hear it from Chelsea because you guys are all in it.
uh, No, why don't you spend your money and get players then? But my thing is, why are you
We
complaining?
did,
Because
and they're garbage, according
Manchester,
to you.
All right, yes. So as we were talking about, money, that I'm saying that money doesn't make a player. That's what I'm saying. Like I think that you guys spend the less money back in the days and you guys got a bunch of talent. You know what I mean? So
But before you can't say, so do you think there should be a cap on how much money a club is allowed to spend?
I agree with that.
Because you got to understand that these clubs are privately owned.
Yeah, but it
So
doesn't mean
where
that
the
having the
fairness
money gonna
is,
give you the best players though.
where would the fairness be if we have a club like Man City, who's old boy, rich oil earners and Prince of Saudi Arabia now, and then a club like Watford, who's owned by a small businessman in England.
Eh.
So we have
But
to have a.
but what I am trying to say, bro, is that spending the money doesn't guarantee you the best player.
It
It
doesn't,
don't.
but I'll tell you one thing: I'd rather be on the side that's spending a lot of money than the side that's not.
Yeah, because you're gonna want to have the money also. Yeah, you're gonna want to have the money because I
All right,
mean you're gonna value yourself as a player. And
all right,
if a team is giving you five and another team is giving you 15, you're probably gonna want to go with the one that giving you 15. But the guy who
all
was
right.
over here, look at Brighton, man. Look how good Brighton was playing with their squad, huh?
There
They don't
wasn't
spend a lot
until
of money. They just have a group of dedicated players who are hungry.
you guys all raiding and scraping all the players. You guys in Liverpool. Um, so to wrap it up real quick, not to get off topic much longer. Next week's games, we have Brentford, you have Brighton. The last three times I think Brighton beat you guys. Do you think you have a chance this week?
No, the last three times they didn't beat us.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about that because I
Is
remember
the
the last time we played against them. Who scored that winning goal in the 80 something minute? Uh, come off the right there, cut in and scored that
clearly
goal.
they beat you guys at least two or three times in recent times. But okay, so
I agree
You have Brighton, I have Brentford.
because I
Next
remember
week,
the first time Harry Potter came to us. They trashed us. They gave us like five or something.
that coach is trash.
But then we
That's
went
right.
back and we beat them, and then they beat us, and then we beat them again. The last time we played, we beat them. But my prediction on that game, Brentford going to give you a terrible time.
Take walk.
You
At
think
least
Mboma
three
gonna
zero.
score? You think Mboma gonna score?
Um, you know, I would love Emblem to score, but I think Sesko get off the mark this weekend.
You think so?
And I think Cunha also get going this weekend. And of course, I see Bruno Fernandes scoring. So I'll say 3-0 Manchester United.
Three? Okay. I'm saying 3-1, the other way around.
For Chelsea and Brighton.
No, 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 no. For
And I
for
see you guys
Brentford,
playing out a 2-2 draw to Brighton.
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I see.
That's where the 3-0 gonna be at
To Brighton.
to us. Stop playing,
I
man.
don't see you guys beating Brighton. But anyway,
Stop
so
playing.
again, we'll meet again next week to discuss what happened.
Definitely, man. And
And thanks
I,
for
I
having me.
we probably gonna have some more people on here.
Yeah,
Uh,
I already have a few people that
just to
want
get
to come
just
on
to
and
get
share
the
their
views
views.
of some others. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's always good to, hear other side of views. I talk to Chelsea fans all day. They're pretty annoying. I'm kind of glad we get that. So it's kind of humble you guys a little bit. But yeah,
Congratulations, man. And yeah,
thanks. Thanks again, brother.
yeah, man. Most definitely, man. Thank you for checking
All
in.
right.
All right.
We'll catch you later, brother.
All right. Take care.
Peace out.